Ooh, here we are. Hello and welcome. I'm Oscar Butler, singer-songwriter. I'm here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and it's another live stream concert. I'm going to be sharing a bunch of or a good handful of some more originals like I did last week. So here. Okay, so, capo, needed. Okay, this next tune is called They Say the Blues Can Set You Free. If you're out there, let me know how it sounds. Been working on some. They say the blues can set you free, yeah. But I don't know, 'cause it never did for me, no, no. Up and down on this merry-go-round now, never knowing what road I should be found. Well, they say the blues can set you free, yeah. I don't know, no, 'cause it never did for me, no, no. Well, I can tell you stories about my life. Poor orphan boy, living by the knife, yes. Been running the streets, I got no shoes on my feet. Dumpster diving to get what I could eat. Now, they say the blues can set you free, yeah. But I don't know, 'cause it never did for me, no, no. 'Cause up and down on this merry-go-round, never knowing what a road I should turn down now. They say the blues can set you free, yes. I don't know, no, 'cause it never did for me, no, 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 no. My mama died when I was so young. Chain gang, that's where he got hung. And I got a brother who I never knew, but I'm wondering if he's feeling the same way too now. They say the blues can set you free, but I don't know, it never did for me, no. Up and down on this merry-go-round, never knowing what road I should turn down now. They say the blues can set you free, yeah. But I don't know, no, 'cause it never did for me, oh no, no. Cry if their life ain't lined with silk, and they'll take your life over a drop of spilled milk, yes. It's hard to hide the pain that life can bring, and just when you think it's over, well, it comes back like spring now. They say the blues can set you free, did for me, no, 'cause up and down on this merry-go-round, never knowing what road I should never did for me. Oh no, 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 no. They say the blues, they can set you free, yeah, yes. But I don't know, no, no, 'cause they never did for me. Oh no, 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 no. Hey, Diane Ivy. Okay, well, I'm probably not going to see her because she says she's not going to be down where I'm going to be this weekend at the Enchanted Vine. But she helped set it up, so I'm very thankful. If I do see her, though, I will give her a hug for you. Aw, that's so nice. Thank you. This is fun. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to up my game a little bit. Got some new equipment, new stuff I'm doing here. But last week I did a whole pretty much an hour of originals, and I'm going to do pretty much the same thing tonight. This next tune, and let me get rid of these. I need the glasses because I can't. I wrote too small on my set list, so. If you see me squinting and looking over here, that's why. This is my favorite coffee cup. Life happens, coffee helps. Although it's not coffee tonight. Okay, so this next tune. I love this tune because it just, it reminds me, and I love reminding people about how short life is. I mean, 80, who was I, what was I thinking? Willie Nelson. I think Willie Nelson is like 89 years old now, I think. But I mean, really, life is short, and you really gotta reach out and grab, remember to stop to smell the roses and all that other stuff. But the people in your life too, man, don't just take them for granted. Because, you never know when it might be the last time you see them. So that's kind of what this next song is called, The Clock. What inspired me to write this. The clock keeps ticking, no matter what I do. I can't slow it down, turn it back for you. It has no battery or key that you must find. Aging is a side effect, and if you're lucky it will be kind. I can't stop the process of wrinkles and achy bones. I can't change the seasons or predict the unknowns, 'cause time just keeps moving. Sit back, enjoy the ride, and find the good things in your life, and let that be your guide. The clock keeps ticking. Keeps ticking. Oh my gosh, I forgot the line. Oh no. Okay, I got it. Here it goes. Here we go. The sun rises up to mark another day, and later it will set to let you know it went okay. Darkness comes, don't think you've hit the end. Just close your eyes and wait for the next day to begin. I can't stop the process of wrinkles and achy bones. I can't change the seasons or predict the unknowns, 'cause time just keeps moving. Sit back, enjoy the ride, and find the good things every second of the day. You never know when yours will stop, so be careful what you say. You may not have a second chance for those that you hold dear, so let them know they're special. Tell them things they need to hear. I can't stop the process of wrinkles and achy bones. I can't change the seasons or predict the unknowns, 'cause time just keeps moving. Sit back, enjoy the ride, and find the good things in your life, and let that be your guide. I can't stop the process of wrinkles and achy bones. I can't change the seasons or predict the unknowns, 'cause time just keeps moving. Why not enjoy the ride and find the good things in your life, and let that be your guide? Find the good things in your life, and let that be your guide. The clock. Oh yeah, okay. All right, so moving on. It's another one about age. I don't know how I ended up putting those right together. I try not to, because I did a concert over for a retirement community about 2 weeks ago, and but it was fun because they totally enjoyed it, even though I did throw the two songs together. But you know, we're all old. They think they were under the impression I was a lot younger than I am, and so I cleared it up for them, because I actually could live in that community, like almost 10 years 10 years earlier I could have lived in that community. So I just don't break very well. Okay, here we go. This one is called You're Not As Old. And this one I wrote because a good friend of mine, Rusty Smith, he was my boss, and I used to go hang out in his office during the workday every now and then. When I'd get a break, I'd go hang out in his office. And one day he was in there just kind of talking about how, you know, achy and broken down he was and how old he was. And I'm thinking, well, he's only like a couple of years older than me. So I wrote this song for him. As you think you are, you may be high on miles, but you're still a good car. You get on the road, but you don't drive too far. You're not as old. You're not as old as you think you are. No, oh no, no, no. You're not as old as you think you is. Your bubbles may be gone, but you still got fizz. Your mind's still sharp and your thoughts still whiz. You're not as old. You're not as old as you think you is. Oh no, 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 no. You see, your back may be hurting and your knees are feeling weak. You go up the stairs, you're not sure which of you creak. But I'm here to tell you to change your mind. You got miles before you cross that over the hill line. Oh yeah, yeah, yes. You're just a few years older than me. If I count your rings like an old oak tree, you would see you're not as old as you try to be. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, you see, your back may be hurting and your knees are feeling weak. You go up the stairs, you're not sure which of you creak. But I'm here to tell you to change your mind. You got miles before you cross that over the hill line. Oh yeah, 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 you got miles. Now, you're not as old as you try to say. You see, the words that come out, your mind will try to obey. So I say, shut your mouth and live like it's your last day. And say, you're not as old as you try to be. Oh no, 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 you're not as old. You're not as old as you think you is. No, you're not. You're not as old. Not as old as you think you are. And you're not. It's all in your mind, man. Time isn't real. I think that's what James Taylor says in The Secret of Life. Time isn't really real, man. Just hang in there. Think young and be young. Okay, what's next? Oh, Vista County Line. Vista County Line. This song, I mean, it absolutely has nothing to do with anything other than just kind of like an interesting story. But I wrote it. I was thinking of writing, wanting to write about like a place. And that's how this came up. And Vista County, I mean, I'm sure somewhere in the world or in the country there is a Vista County. I wasn't thinking of a particular Vista County. It just fit into the lyrics, so I just called it Vista County. Okay? Who's here? Hey, Angela, how you doing? Okay, Diana. I'll save that for next week. I'll do some covers, okay? But nah, I'm just doing all originals tonight. Okay, Vista County Line. This is a fun one, though. Everybody kind of always, when I start this one off, I always see people already bobbing their head and tapping their feet. Some news today about an old friend of mine, yes. Heard some news today about an old friend of mine. Got himself in some trouble down on Vista County Line, yeah. I heard he tried to steal the sheriff's son, yeah. Heard he tried to steal the wife of the sheriff's son. Now, when the sheriff caught up with him, he said, now boy, there ain't no cure for dumb, no. I heard some news today, yes, about an old friend of mine, yes I did. Heard some news today about an old friend of mine. Got himself in some trouble down on Vista County Line, yes. Yeah. just lose your life. Yes, you do. I heard some news today, yeah, about an old friend of mine. Yes, I did. Heard some news today about an old friend of mine. Got himself in some trouble down on Vista County line. Yes, got himself in some trouble down on Vista County line. Now, got himself in some trouble down on Vista County line. Yes. Vista County line. That's what that one is. All right. So I hope everyone's having a good day, a good night, a good evening, and looking forward to a wonderful, is it 3-day weekend coming up? Labor Day. Okay, so this next tune, it's called Let Me Be Free. Now the story behind this one was that I was a kind of a regular watcher of this show, 2.5 Men. And on that show, Rose was the woman who lived, I believe she lived next door, but she was a stalker. She was Charlie Sheen's stalker. And one night I was sitting down to write a song, and I just kind of thought about that. And then I also thought, like, I don't know if you remember years and years ago, there used to be this stalker that used to stalk David Letterman. And I think several times he actually found her in his house. She had broken into his house, but that was kind of like the motivation to write Let Me Be Free. And I like the guitar work on this too. I don't have time to waste on you, no. I don't have patience, no, for all the things you do, no. I don't have money to lure you away, no, no. When hell freezes over, well, maybe I'll ask you to stay. 'Cause I don't care what you say. You don't impress me in any way, no, no. You're a plague to my existence. Your undying persistence just won't let me be free. Let me be free now. I wanna be free, yeah, yeah. Won't you let me be free? Well, I'll cross the street when I see you coming. I'll turn the corner, you know. I'll start running. I'll ditch my ride just to duck and hide. Jump off of the train, yes, even in the pouring rain now. 'Cause I don't care what you say. You don't impress me in any way, no, no. your fatal attraction is all that you can see. Somewhere in your sick mind, we've had a good time. And with that delusion, well, you've drawn the wrong conclusion now. 'Cause I don't care what you say, you don't impress me in any way. No, you're a plague to my existence. Your undying persistence just won't let me be free. Let me be free now. I wanna be free, yeah. Won't you let me be free? I'm singing la da 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 da. A scoop doo 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 doo. Ba 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 da da da. Oh, let me be free, yeah. Hey joy, let me be free now. I wanna be free, yeah. Won't you let me be free? Let me be free, yeah. Let me be free now. I wanna be free, yeah. Let me be free. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so what's next? Okay. Here's one. Oh yeah, I did put that one on there. Okay. This is this is one I don't know, one day I was just I've written several songs and probably will write more about food. But this particular one I was sitting around, and this is really how this came about. Was I was sitting around because when I was younger I was a real Cheech and Chong fan, and I was thinking I used to actually get their albums and stuff, and there's this one song that they do on their album called Basketball Jones. Basketball Jones, I got a Basketball Jones, oh baby, ooh. I don't know if you remember that, but I was thinking about jonesing for something, and I thought, chocolate. I should write a song about jonesing for chocolate. So that's how Chocolate Jones came about. And actually, and the funny thing is that I really kind of was, some years back, I was kind of really a chocolate addict. Snickers bars were my big thing. And there was this one thing, I was working at this one place, and I had a Snickers bar and I lost it. And I actually, the next year, I think, when I was working there, or at least months later, I was working there, and I freaking found the Snickers bar. And everybody thought I had planted it, but no. It just came. The universe opened up and dropped it there for me. But anyway, this is Chocolate Jones. I got something I need to sprinkle with nuts. Wrap it in caramel, dip it in Rice Krispie Puffs. It's chewy smooth, but it still has some crunch. I gotta pace myself so I don't eat too much. I gotta watch what I put on my bones. Lord knows I got a bad Chocolate Jones. If I could binge, I'd use a syringe. Lord knows I got a bad Chocolate Jones. Yes. Now, I love me some Snickers, and Kit Kats are fine. But Ghirardelli's like a good French wine. M&M's, well, they go way too fast. But give me a chunky, I'll make that bad boy last. I gotta watch what I put on my bones now. Lord knows I got a bad Chocolate Jones. If I could binge, I'd put it in a syringe. Lord knows I got a bad Chocolate Jones, yes. Doctors say I've got cocoa retention. If you ask me, well, I really don't mind. My friends, they tried an intervention when they caught me snorting hot chocolate powder lies. Ooh. I walked the streets looking for my next fix. I wanted Hershey's, but all I could find was Twix. My parents were at overdoses, their fears, 'cause I've been speedballing Three Musketeers. I gotta watch what I put on my bones now. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones, yes. If I could binge, you know I'd use a syringe. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. You see, chocolate is my crack. It's a monkey on my back. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. Yes, Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. Chocolate Jones. That is Chocolate Jones now. Now, while we're on the topic of chocolate, I should have worn my shirt, but the end of last year, I headed out to New York. I was out there for three months, helping my sister out with a situation that she had, and well, on my way out there, I was driving through Missouri, and I looked up, and there on a billboard was this place called Uranus Fudge Factory in Uranus, Missouri. And I didn't have the time on my way out there to stop, but I promised that on my way back, I would stop, which is what I did 3 months later as I'm driving back across the country, and it was like February. I'm kind of racing a storm across the country because I was sleeping in my car, so I'd stop in a rest stop to get a little sleep, and I'd wake up and it would be like, oh shoot, it's starting to snow, I gotta get on the road. And so I was racing this storm across the country, but my thinking was, well, I'd stop at Uranus Fudge Factory there in Uranus, Missouri, and ask them if I could videotape, because I had camera equipment and stuff with me that I'd taken, if I could stop and videotape me singing Chocolate Jones in their fudge factory, in their fudge store. And but the thing was that as I'm driving across, and it was really late at night, and I stopped in a truck stop. I got into Uranus late, and okay, stop laughing. But I got there, and I woke up the next morning, and I was sitting in my car practicing Chocolate Jones when it just came to me, and I ended up within about 20 minutes writing Uranus Fudge Factory, the song. And and which I eventually came home, recorded, kind of re-recorded it, because it didn't work real good, the recording from the store. Although they let me play it, they let me record it there. But I had to redo it, and and so I sent it back to the media guy there, and he sent it to the mayor. Of Uranus, and they wanted me to produce it, so I did. So that's the story behind Uranus Fudge Factory. So if you pop onto my YouTube channel, I think it kind of shocks people, although the story is there, but if they don't read it, it's like, wow, this person's really out there. So, Uranus Fudge Factory. In Uranus, get some of your fudge. Now I'm addicted, and I don't want to budge. I wanna stay right here at Uranus. Fudge Factory. Yeah. Maybe I'll get a job here and get fudge from Uranus for free. Months ago I was driving by, and up on your billboard Uranus caught my eye. I said, that looks good. I think I'd like to have me a taste. Now every time that you see me, I've got Uranus fudge on my face. Oh, well, there's only one place I want you to know. Up in Uranus where I like to go. Sometimes there's a crowd, but I manage to squeeze in. Some say this love I have may even border on sin. One place I want you to know. Up in Uranus where I like to go. Well, sometimes there's a crowd, but I manage to squeeze in. Some say this love I have may even border on sin. Ooh, yeah, I stopped in Uranus to get some of your fudge, and now I'm addicted, and I don't wanna budge. I wanna stay right here at Uranus Fudge Factory. Maybe I'll get a job here and get fudge from Uranus for free. Yes, Uranus, Missouri. Maybe I'll get a job here and get fudge from Uranus for free. Yes. So that's Uranus Fudge Factory, and you should check out their YouTube videos. They're hilarious, but the fudge is awesome. I got some, brought some home, gave it away. Didn't last long at all. But anyway, that's Uranus Fudge Factory. Let's see, what's next? Caught Up in the Past. Okay, this one I wrote. I like my stories behind these. I wrote this because again, when I sit down to write songs, I write lots of songs, and I consider myself a prolific songwriter because I never have a problem decide when I want to write a song. I just sit down and write it. And the thing is that I come up with, I look at life in cool ways, which is one way that inspires me, keeps me going. But this particular song, I had watched a movie called The Mexican with Brad Pitt and Julia Roberts. And there's this one scene near the beginning of the movie where Brad Pitt and Julia Roberts are a couple, and she's pissed off because he was off doing something. And she's pissed off, so she's up on the balcony of their apartment throwing his clothes off of the balcony. And that's what kind of got me moving into this song. But I call this is the breakup song. But that's where this came from. Okay. Should've figured it was over when I found my clothes lining the street. My key wouldn't work in the door no more, and she unfollowed me from her tweet. I should've seen it coming when she changed the number on her phone. The one that she gave to me always said she was got to go. How many ways do we try to make it last? But we're just fooling ourselves because, well, we're caught up in the past, yeah. Tell me when they say it's just a phase. It's a cycle of love. They say there's gonna be better days. But the truth of the matter is, this horse we're beating is dead. I gotta end this fantasy world that lives inside my head now. How many ways can we let somebody know this love affair has died? One of us got to go. How many ways do we try to make it last? But we're just fooling ourselves because now, well, we're caught up in the past, yes. Don't take a weatherman to know when her side of the bed has gone cold. There's been so little motion there, I think it's growing mold. But my advice to you is heed these words that I said. Catch your signs before they catch you. Go before the light turns red now. How many ways can we let somebody know that this love affair has died? One of us got to go. How many ways do we try to make it last? But we're just fooling ourselves because now, well, we're caught up in the past, yeah, yeah. Whoa, now, how many ways can we let somebody know now that this love affair has died? One of us got to go, oh yeah. How many ways do we try to make it last? But we're just fooling ourselves because now, well, we're caught up in the past, yeah, yeah, yes. We're caught up in the past now, 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 now. We're caught up in the past. Caught up in the past. Gosh, the time has flown. It just goes way too fast. Let's see. Ooh, there's a good one. This next one, it's an old one. It actually made it onto 2 of my albums. My very first one, and then I think my third one, I redid it. I kind of reprised it. I don't know, whatever that means. But it's about a mean old girl from down Louisiana way, called Louisiana Lucy. Louisiana Lucy, she's the meanest thing around. Says if she don't like you, well, you best just leave town. Cause the last man that done her wrong, yes, he ain't around to hear this song, no, no, no. She's as Cajun as she can be, she'll drink your blood, whew, I guarantee. That mean old Louisiana Lucy now, raised by a voodoo woman, made wild and crazy. Used to chase down rabbits, had to chain that poor girl to a tree. They said she chewed through the chain now, and I, the postman, is her next game. Watch out, boy. a fire right here and now. Yes, Louisiana Lucy's not just a legend down in the South. And anyone who may doubt that they may not live to walk out, no, 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 no. Met me, old Lucy, on my way to Baton Rouge. She wore a flannel shirt and blue jeans, but poor girl had no shoes. I said, Lucy, Lucy, girl, now I've got a pair that you can use now. Come on, girl, try these on. How they fit, huh? Well, she smiled as best she could. She said, I'm just so misunderstood. It ain't easy being Louisiana Lucy, no, no, no. Louisiana Lucy, now I hear she's doing just fine, eating rabbit meat and drinking Jack Danielle that old Cajun wine. Whoa, Lucy, girl, 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 you just don't know how hard she's trying. No, you don't, But if you wanna know the truth, well, you ought to go down and see the proof about me. No, Louisiana Lucy, now, now, now. Gotta go see me, no, Louisiana Lucy. Oh yeah, yes. Go see me, no, Louisiana Lucy. 'Cause she's alright. Louisiana Lucy. All right, gosh. I'm still not going to get through all of them. Okay, this next tune I wrote, it's called A Mountain You Must Climb. Now, it's funny because when I first started writing, I wasn't really thinking really deeply, but I start writing these songs and I realized, wow, that's a pretty deep song. Because this one kind of looks at, the people, we've come a long way in our lives, the different changes, from, Martin Luther King, Cesar Chavez, the things that these men have done to bring about change. And so that's kind of what this song is about, and that we ourselves can bring about changes too. We just have to have the gumption to do it, to stick with it, to do it, not worry about whether it's going to work or not. You see something that needs to be changed, then work at doing it, and not just changes that are just for me or you, but possibly changes that might affect lots of people. So that's kind of where this song came from. A penny for your thoughts, $1 for your deeds, yes. Make the price, the cost for what we need, yes. If you think that it's a burden to follow in those footsteps, but they didn't even know if what they found could be kept. If you want to make a difference, you must step across the line, no matter how steep it may be. Well, that's a mountain you must climb. Yes, a mountain you must climb now. A mountain you must climb, climb, climb. A mountain you must climb. Now I have to tip my hat to the ones that paved the road, They live their life by that code. If you think that it's a burden to follow in those footsteps, when they didn't even know if what they found could be kept. If you want to make a difference, you gotta step across the line. No matter how steep it may be, well, that's a mountain you must climb. Yes, that's a mountain you must climb, climb, climb. Yes, mountain you must climb. Yes, a mountain you must climb. Sometimes you say, why bother? When there seems to be no love, no love. 'Cause we use our words like daggers. I call that killing without blood. Keep it quiet. Then we sit back and we listen, hoping it will just go away. You know, apathy is growing in leaps and bounds every day. If you want to make a difference, you gotta step across the line. No matter how steep it may be, well, that's a mountain you must climb. That's a mountain you must climb. If you think that it's a burden to follow in those footsteps, when they didn't even know if what they found could be kept. If you want to make a difference, you must step across the line. No matter how steep it may be, well, that's a mountain you must climb. Oh, that's a mountain you must climb, climb, climb. Now, now, now. A mountain you must climb, yes. That's a mountain you must climb, yes. A mountain you must climb, 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 climb. You haven't heard that one, Diana? I think I wrote that probably during COVID, so it probably only basically went out over the streams that I was doing. But I think I have it recorded. I think it's on my website. I'll have to check. Actually, I think it might be on Spotify. Anyway. All right. Okay. What time is it? Shoot. Okay, I'll do one more, and this one, it's another food song. But this is, lots of people have heard this one, but it's French toast. And it came about, since you probably don't know, if you're new to me, it came about one night. I was up late, and I was probably writing songs and stuff, but I was hungry and decided to make French toast. So I pulled out my electric grill and grabbed my milk and bread and eggs and made French toast at 1 o'clock in the morning, and decided to Instagram it and Facebook it. And so someone came back. I wasn't even thinking about writing a song at the time until someone wrote back, well, you should write a song. The next day they wrote back, you should write a song about making French toast at 1 o'clock in the morning. And so I wrote back, okie dokie. That's my exact words, okie dokie. But anyway, and I realized that this is a very regional song, because if you're in New Mexico, if you're in New Mexico and eat, there's a line in the song that everybody in New Mexico just kind of cheers and chants about when I hit that line. But I was playing up at the Cheeseman Park Festival in Colorado a few years back, and I hit that line, and it was like, oh yeah, that's right. We're in Colorado. There was just crickets, during that line. So I don't know if it was that song that caused them to try to claim that they're green chili was better than ours, though. But anyway. Okay, here we go. French Toast. Last song. I'm thankful that you stopped in, and if you didn't stop in, come back and watch it anyway, okay? Because it'll be up online. And share it. Please share it. Share it. Send it to someone. Tell someone about it. Tell someone about me. I'm trying to get out there as much as I can. As soon as I get this in tune. Ooh, that's way off. Okay. These tuners, I'm telling you, I have so much trouble with them because especially I play a lot of outdoor gigs and in the sun you just can't see the darn things. But this is a new one. I got this one. It's a Fender, and you plug it in. It's USB. It's got a built-in battery, so it's USB, so I don't have to pump those little 20, 32 batteries into them anymore. I just charge it up. So I decided, well, let me get 3 of them. Okay, French Toast. Here we go. All my life for as long as I remember, I keep slinging pots and pans, January to December. My creme brulee and filet mignon could win Olympic gold, but bust my bubble, we're gonna have trouble if you let my toast get cold. French toast, I love you most in the AM and at night. French toast, I love you most. It ain't easy not to cook it right. French toast, I love you most in the skillet or electric fry pan. French toast, I love you most, and I make some up whenever I can. Yeah. There's several ways to make it that will satisfy your taste. Add cinnamon and vanilla, or leave it out if you like it chaste. Now me, I don't mind making changes, but this you might find a bit silly. But soak my bread in that egg milk batter and top it with green chili. French toast, I love you most in the AM and at night. French toast, I love you most. It ain't easy not to cook it right. French toast, I love you most in the skillet or electric fry pan. French toast, I love you most, and I make some up whenever I can. Yes. Now you can't eat it without syrup. IHOP's got quite a variety. They've got strawberry, blueberry, butter pecan, but pure maple sesame free. French toast, I love you most in the AM and at night. French toast, I love you most. It ain't easy not to cook it right. French toast, I love you most in the skillet or electric fry pan. French toast, I love you most, and I make some up whenever I can. French toast, I love you most, and I make some up whenever I can. Yeah. French toast, and that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you so much for stopping in. Please, if you're on YouTube, like me, subscribe to me, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, okay? If you're on Facebook, share me, share me, share me. If you're on YouTube, share me, share me, share me. Let people know about me. I need that a lot. So anyway, and thank you if you have tipped me tonight on one of my tip links. Thank you so much for supporting the music. Thank you, Diana. You know, Diana, before you go, it's funny because I remember, I don't know how many years it was when it was kind of like it might have been the first time you came down to my open mic when I was down at Red Door down on in downtown Gold, whatever. But anyway, just down the street from me now. It's not Red Door anymore though. But I remember you asking me about or assuming that that a lot of my songs were autobiographical, and at that time they really weren't. I was just writing stuff. But it's funny because over the years, over the last few years, I realized that a lot of the stuff that I write now is very deep stuff with me. So there. Now you can ask me questions about certain songs, and okay, yeah, that did happen to me, or things like that were okay. So thank you so much for, I guess, helping me inspire that, and or inspire that in me, that, you know, to reach inside, because I think I've been afraid to do that at times, but now don't care. I just talk. I write songs about all kinds of things. So anyway, have a great night. And Diana, are you getting out there to play yet? Get out there, girl. You're good. You write good songs and you sing and play. So get out there. Whoever's left out there, thank you so much for stopping in. So have a great evening.